Okay, let's start with question number 4. The ratio of two adjacent sides of a parallelogram is 3:4 and the perimeter is 84 centimeter. Find the sides of the parallelogram. Now we have to find the sides, not the angles. And this is the ratio of the sides, not the angles. Let's move on to the solution now. Solution number 4. We'll again draw one parallelogram A, B, C, D. Now in this parallelogram, if you want to name, you can name in parallelogram A, B, C, D. You can write like this also. Ratio of two adjacent side is 3:4. Now again you can take any two adjacent sides. Say I am taking AB and BC. So let AB ratio BC is equal to 3:4 and let AB comma BC be 3x and 4x. Now if AB is 3x, CD will also be 3x because opposite sides are equal and parallel. Now if BC is 4x, your AD will also be 4x. So AD is equal to BC is equal to 4x. Reason will be same only. Opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal. Perimeter is given as 84 centimeter. What is perimeter? We have done in the previous question. Sum of all the sides. So add all the sides. Therefore, AB plus BC plus CD plus DA is 84. AB is 3x, BC is 4x, CD is 3x, DA is 4x equal to 84. 3x, 4x, 3x, 4x it becomes 14x is equal to 84. X is equal to 84 upon 14. X is 6. Now when you get x as 6, CD is equal to AB 3x, AD is equal to BC 4x. Put the value. CD is equal to AB 3x. That means 3 multiplied by x, 18 centimeter. AD is equal to BC, which is equal to 4x. That's 4 into 6, which is 24 centimeters. Okay, question number 5. In parallelogram ABCD, they have already given the name. We'll just draw the figure. AB is 3x plus 2 and DC is 5x minus 8. Angle A is 2 times angle B. You have to find all the angles of the parallelogram and the side AB. Let's draw the figure first. So we'll draw a solution number 5. A, B, C, D. We'll draw one figure and we'll write in parallelogram ABCD. AB 3x plus 2 given. DC 5x minus 8 already given. Angle A is equal to 2 times angle B. This is also given. Let's start with first part. We have to find all angles. Now angle A is 2 times angle B. Fine. So here what is unknown? Angle A is given. The hint of angle A is given, but angle B is not given. So we always assume that side to be x, which is unknown. So here angle B is unknown. So let angle B be x. So A will be 2 angle B. That means A will be 2x. We also know that A and B are adjacent angles and adjacent angles of a parallelogram are supplementary. That means their sum will be 180. So we'll use that property. That angle A plus angle B 180 degrees supplementary angles. Angle A 2x, angle B x 180. 2x and x becomes 3x equal to 180. X is 180 upon 3, that is 60 degrees. Now we get x as 60 degrees. Now what is angle B? Angle B is x. So angle B is equal to x, that is 60 degree. What is angle A? Angle A is 2x. That means 2x, 2 multiplied by x, 120 degrees. Now after this we all know that A and C are equal, B and D are equal. So C is equal to A 120 because A is 120, so C also becomes 120. Reason, opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. D is equal to B. Why? Same reason, opposite angles. What is B? 60 degrees. So D will also be 60 degrees. Opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. Now for the second part, they are asking you to find AB. You have to find AB. And what they have given AB as 3x plus 2 and they have given DC as 5x minus 8. That's already given to you. Now what you know about a parallelogram, say this is a parallelogram, that AB and CD, these are opposite sides and opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal. So we write AB is equal to DC, opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal. So whatever is this measure of AB and the measure of DC, that will be equal. So we get one equation. 3x plus 2 is equal to 5x minus 8. Take your x terms on one side and take the other terms on the other side. So minus 8 will become plus 8 and plus 3x will become minus 3x. 5x minus 3x is 2x and 2 plus 8 is 10. Keeping 10 here, 2x, take 2 to the other side. 2 was multiplying with x. When you shift it to the other side, it has to divide. The value of x is 5. Now, what is AB? AB was 3x plus 2. 3x plus 2. Now, 3x means 3 multiplied by x. 3 multiplied by x, which is 5 plus 2. First you multiply, then add. 3 multiplied by 5 is 15 plus 2, 17. Now, I have written 17 units. Why did I write 17 units? Because when meter, centimeter, nothing is given, we have to write units with it. So, your AB is 17 units. Next, beta, your question number 6 is homework. It's very simple. They have given a parallelogram and one angle is given to you as 74 degrees. You have to find all the other angles. First of all, you can find C, opposite equal, and you can find B by using adjacent angle property, and whatever is B, same measure will be for angle D. Now let's move on to the next question, number 7. In parallelogram ABCD, angle B and angle D measure is given to you. You have to first find the value of x and then you have to find the measure of all the remaining angles. Solution 7, ABCD. Now again we write in the parallelogram ABCD. They have given angle B, they have given you angle D, and you also know this is B and this is D. You also know that angle B and angle D, they are equal. Why they are equal? Because these are the opposite angles of a parallelogram. So whatever is B measure and whatever is the measure of D, that will be equal. We again get one equation. Keep your x terms on one side, take your constants to the other side. Minus 5 becomes plus 5 and plus 2x becomes minus 2x. 2x is 30. Now 2 multiplied by x. When you shift 2 to the other side, it has to divide. The value of x is 15. X equal to 15. Now second part, this is the value of x. First part was finding x. Second part was finding all angles. Now angle B is 2x plus 25. 2x means 2 multiplied by x. That's 2 into 15, 30 degrees plus 25, 55 degrees. And angle B and angle D are equal because they are the opposite angles. So whatever is B, same will be the measure for D. Now A and B are adjacent angles. So their sum will be 180 degrees. They are supplementary angles because adjacent angles are supplementary in a parallelogram. So A plus the value of B, that is 55 degree, equal to 180 degrees. Angle A is equal to 180 minus 55. Angle A is equal to 125 degrees. So if your A, this is 125, your C will also be 125 because opposite angles are equal. C is equal to A equal to 125. So we get all the angles. We get angle D equal to angle B 55 and we get angle C equal to angle A 125.